Mike Tomlin, the Pittsburgh Steelers head coach, began calling Baltimore Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson Mr. Jackson last Sunday. It was a respectful gesture from a two-time NFL MVP to a coach who had won a Super Bowl. However, Tomlin and the Steelers kept confusing Jackson on Sunday. Pittsburgh defeated the Ravens 18-16 by kicking 6 field goals and holding on late to further distance themselves from the top of the AFC North. Jackson's record against his team's fiercest opponent, the Steelers, is currently 1-4 throughout his career. "I am unable to call it," Jackson said. "I can't call it." When asked why the Steelers had his number, "We seemed to be moving in the right direction, and something happened." Jackson had 1 touchdown, interception, and 207 yards after completing 16 of 33 throws. Jackson had a chance to tie the game with a 2-point convert with 1:06 left, but he ran out of space along the sideline and a group of Steelers defenders between him and the goal line, so he frantically threw the ball skyward. "They simply put a stop to it," Jackson said. "They performed well." In 5 of his career games versus Pittsburgh, Jackson has thrown 8 interceptions instead of 5 touchdown passes. His team won a game in which it averaged 2 yards less per play than the opposition, 6.1 to 4.1, in a typical Tomlin manner. However, the lack of explosivity was offset by a +3 turnover margin and a time of possession edge, 36:23. Russell Wilson finished 23 for 36 with 205 yards and an interception, improving his record to 4-0 as the Steelers starter. "The key to the Steelers-Ravens game is who has more possession of the ball and keeps it safe," Jackson said. "And we weren't very good at that." In addition to committing 12 penalties for 80 yards against Pittsburgh, Baltimore leads the league in penalties, 92. The Steelers received 7 45-yard flags. Jackson said, "We just need to do a better job of not having penalties. We can't control when the referees make calls. That's their job." He went on, being intelligent. John Harbaugh, the head coach of the Ravens, said that his team spent the whole day on 1st or 2nd and long. "We need to reduce the number of penalties," Harbaugh said. According to Harbaugh, the Ravens, who started the season as the league's top-scoring offense, have controlled penalties amid their explosive outings. "That was a big problem today," he remarked. For the second time this season, Steelers kicker Chris Boswell scored 6 field goals in a victory, while Justin Tucker, who would become a Hall of Famer, continued to struggle for Baltimore. Tucker converted a 54-yard kick in the 3rd quarter after missing 2 field goals in the 1st. "Tuck must make some kicks. He is aware of that," Harbaugh said. "That's crucial. In practice, he manufactures them. Later, he produced a lengthy one. He is competent. We will be okay if you just kick them straight."